There's a place in my mind where I go. Ah, it's peaceful and it's quiet, don't you know? It's just a dream, but to me it is true. And I always go there with you. And this old world can sometimes get me down. I can turn anyone all around. But there's a place where the sky's always blue, and I always go there with you. And this old world can sometimes get me down. It can turn anyone all around. But there's a place where the sky is always blue, and I always go there with you. Yes, I always go there with you. Well, my mother liked this song a lot. Of course, she liked all my songs, but because she's my mother. But she liked this one here especially because it kind of mentions her in the last verse. So I think that's probably why she liked it so much. But I like cowboy boots a lot. Today I'm wearing my hush puppies, but a lot of times I wear cowboy boots because I like them and I like freight trains a lot, as y'all can tell. So I wrote this song here. It's called Cowboy Boots and Old Freight Trains. I like a starry sky, shiny moon. I love to hear the fiddle and a banjo tune. I like lightning bugs and daisy chains, cowboy boots and old freight trains. I like a foggy morning, a cup of joe, and Audie Murphy Western on the video. I like a mockingbird singing sweet refrain, winding roads and old freight trains. I like a Ford pickup, Chevrolet car, sycamore tree, Gibson guitars. I like a knick-knack shelf with all the pretty little things. I like pictures of my mama and old freight trains. I like a starry sky, shiny moon. I love to hear the fiddle and a banjo tune. I like lightning bugs and daisy chains, cowboy boots and old freight trains. I like winding roads and on old freight trains. I like pictures of my mama in old freight trains. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I come to sing you an Irish song you've never heard before. And if you're lucky, your chances are you'll never hear no more. I picked it up in Dublin town from a leprechaun I met. Whilst I was chasing butterflies, he fell into my net. Well, I let him go, though, straight away, for he was a friendly sport. He said, "My name is Leslie O'Connery. They call me Les for short." Well, I could scarce believe my eyes. He wasn't 1 foot big. As he tipped his hat and twirled his cane and danced an Irish jig, and he says to me, "What be your name? And don't give me no blarney." Well, I puffed my chest and told him proud, "My name is Duffy Shoney." Well, he turned a flip and give a hoot and says, "You don't look the Irish sort." I said, "Just the same, it's still my name. They call me Duff for short." Well, he lit his pipe and took a puff and blew a smoke ring in the breeze, and says to me, "My good friend Duff, oh, you one good wish. You could have kept me in your net and never set me free. And I feel as if I'm in your debt. So what's your fancy be? I'm an Irishman. Of my good word of this you can report. My name is Leslie O'Connery. They call me Les for short." "A wish," I says, "a wish. I've got one. Perhaps you'll find absurd. But after all, if you recall, you did give me your word." Aye, yes, he says, and stared in disbelief as I asked him to present a plate of cabbage and corned beef. What kind of wish is that to wish?" he says, and give a funny snort. "Now I know the reason why they call you Duff for short." And he says, "Oh, come now, man. It ain't every day that a real, live, magic leprechaun should come along your way. Well, I can grant you anything you fathom in your head. Don't you want for something else besides just being fed? Don't you want some finer thing? Something that you could never afford? My name is Leslie O'Connery. They call me Les for short." "Well," I says, "well, perhaps there is one more thing you could do for me. Could you teach me how to sing an Irish melody?" "Ah," he says, "I knew I wasn't wrong. If you was a true Irishman, you'd know an Irish song. But even though you fib to me, I'll still strike up a chord. For my name is Leslie O'Connery. They call me Les for short." And so he sang his song for me with sincerity and wit that boggles me mind and makes me laugh to this day to think of it. But I forget the words. And the melody is gone. But after all, if you recall, I learned it from a leprechaun. And his name was Leslie Oh, anyway, they called him Les for short. My little daughter, she was born about 2 or 3 months ago, and now she's 24. And now she makes my CDs for me and stuff, and asks me not to embarrass her if I can help it. This here little song is called going gone away. No one swings on that old tire no more, saying Daddy pushed me higher than before. And no one's got a Kool-Aid stand set up with a sign that says 10 cents a cup. She's going, she's going, she's going, gone away. It seems like she was born just yesterday. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know that she can't stay. She's going, 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 gone away. Hey, I still sing John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. No laughing little girl to sing it with. She's flown away just like a bird with wings. Ain't it too bad the sadness that time brings? She's going, she's going, she's going, going, gone away. It seems like she was born just yesterday. Yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know that she can't stay. She's going, 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 gone away. Well, pretty soon she'll be 18 years old, out in the world and out of my control. I pull my hair and pray, sweet Jesus, please. She's got pink hair and asking for the keys. She's going, she's going, she's going, going, gone away. It seems like she was born only yesterday. Yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know that she can't stay. She's going, 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 gone away. She's going, she's going, 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 gone away. It seems like she was born yesterday. And I know, I know, I know, I know, I know that she can't stay. She's going, 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 gone away. She's going, 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 gone away. Thank you. I met this lady one time, and she told me a story. She was just the prettiest thing I ever saw, just about, and she was so pretty to me I couldn't hardly talk to her without looking at her, and it messed me up, you know. And but then one night she told me this story, and it kind of changed my tune, and okay, yeah. Anyway, she told me this little story, and it took me 2 years of thinking about it, but then last week I wrote it down, and here it is. You'll be the first ones to hear it in a public setting, so to speak. I met her in a tavern where she worked behind the bar, serving drinks to drunks as I played my guitar. And always will remember a sad and sorrowful tale she told me about the family reunion at the Memphis County Jail. See, she had two older brothers, and they always were in trouble. The two of them were just alike, and that made the problem double. Then came the awful time when Judge Johnson set no bail, and that was the year of the family reunion at the Memphis County Jail. Now Mama and a sister were there, and a couple of cousins to boot. Grandma wore a very pretty hat. Grandpa wore his suit. And young Larry asked the question in a voice shrill and frail, Mama, why are we having the family reunion at the Memphis County Jail? Yeah, I met her in a tavern where she worked behind the bar, serving drinks to drunks as I played my guitar. And I always will remember a sad and sorrowful tale she told me about the family reunion at the Memphis County Jail. Thank you. I was having a drink the other night.
No.
In a local Irish pub, when suddenly this voice behind me says, "Hey, wait a minute, bub. I believe you got me stool." And before you turn around, I'll tell you now, just so you'll know, I'm the toughest guy in town. So if you're thinking of keeping that seat, don't be a silly fool. Swallow your pride and step aside and give me back me stool. Well, I felt a chill go down my spine, and I clenched my shaking fist. I'm thinking, who could this be talking to me like this? I know good and well I've been sitting here at least 2 hours running. This has got to be some kind of joke. Just somebody funning. I thinks I'll take a chance. Who's he to set the rules? Sure enough, I'll call his bluff. I'll not move off me stool. Then once again, the voice behind saying, "What's it gonna be? You gonna sit there like a stone, or give that stool to me? I tell you now, I won't stand here and take this silent snub. I'm only gonna count to 3, and then you better look out, bub. I've been known to take what's mine in a way that's mighty cruel. So if you're smart, you'll take it to heart and give me back me stool." Well, another nervous moment passed. The stranger whispers, "One." Well, I took a drink and begun to think, perhaps this isn't fun. Maybe he does intend to do what he says he'll do. Then once again the voice behind very seriously says,
2. Well, thinking to myself as fast as I can, why be a stubborn mule? After all, is it worth a brawl? I'll give him back his stool. But the stool is mine, damn it all. It's either fight or flee. I got to think of something quick before he gets to 3. You see, the whole pub was silent, hanging on me every move. And if I called myself a man, that's what I had to prove. So I decided to give him back his stool, right on top of his head. And I turned around to lay him low, but what I found instead was sitting up there on the chandelier, slapping his leprechaun knee. Leslie, you remember him?
Yes, I do.
He looks me straight in the eye and says, Duffy, 3.
Anyway, this here is called From Aaron to Ellis. Now the story I'm telling, you really should know, was in grandfather's day, a long time ago. Come, sweet Rosa Sharon and Michael O'Rourke, from Aaron to Ellis, in the town of New York. And we lost baby Joseph, little sister Kate, in spite of the praying to all of the saints. The wolves, they was hungry, the wind at the door, it blew from Aaron to Ellis, the town of New York. Now some become miners, some become cops, some took up the priesthood while others took shops. We traveled the ocean and hit on the shore, from Aaron to Ellis, the town of New York. And the song that I'm singing, you really should know, 'twas in grandfather's day and a long time ago. We traveled the ocean, hit on the shore, from Aaron to Ellis, the town of New York. From Aaron to Ellis, the town of New York. Woo! Aaron to Ellis. I wrote this song here and it's called What Am I Gonna Do with a Hobo Heart? Well, that old freight train is rolling into the past. Can't jump on, it's rolling too fast. It's supposed to find a way to ride. Now it's a dying heart. What am I gonna do with a hobo heart? I went from Memphis up to Maine, back down the coast, Texas by the way, up died I hate wasn't to find a way to ride. Now it's a dying heart. Yep. What am I gonna do with a hobo heart? Play on mine. shame, a modern day crime. It was a fine way to ride. Now it's a dying art. Hey, what am I gonna do with a hobo heart? Yeah, that freight train is rolling into the past. I can't jump on, but it's rolling too fast. It was a fine way to ride. Yes, it was. And now it's a dying art. What am I gonna do with a hobo heart? Hey, won't you tell me what to do, mama, with a hobo heart? Called My Hobo Friends. Don't ride the trains no more, but in my dreams at night there's an old wooden floor and a match for a light from my hobo friend. Yeah, yeah. Then I'm riding along, the wind in my face, and I'm singing a song about a faraway place with my hobo friends. We got along just fine, my hobo friends, friends till the end, friends till the end of the line. Now St. Augustine Sammy had salt on his tongue. If children are present, his songs can't be sung. He's a hobo friend. And there was Rockaway Robert. What's he doing out west? There was Dallas from Denver and all of the rest of my hobo friends. We got along just fine, my hobo friends, friends till the end, friends till the end of the line. You know I wouldn't trade the memory for $1 million bill, a rolling round the bend and going down the hill with my hobo friends. We got along just fine, my hobo friends, friends to the end. Friends till the end of the line. Oh, my hobo friends, friends till the end. Friends till the end of the line. Thank you.
This
This here is a tune that I wrote about the only fella I ever knew that built a house underneath a bridge. And his name was Jackie Johnson, so I wrote this little tune here called Jackie Johnson. My name is Jackie Johnson, my age is 25. Down by the river where I'll sleep tonight. When I wake up in the morning, I'll hit that city street, and I wander to the mission to get a bite to eat. My name is Jackie Johnson, I have no skill or trade. Hard to earn $1 and you cannot write or read. I have no friends or family and I live my life alone. My house is made of cardboard, my pillow is of stone. My name is Jackie Johnson, in case you didn't know. I could be anyone you know. Hey, I could be your brother you never know. My name is Jackie Johnson, in case you didn't know. My name is Jackie Johnson, my age is 25. Down by the river where I'll sleep tonight. When I wake up in the morning, hit that city street, and I wander to the mission just to get a little bite to eat. My name is Jackie Johnson. It was a rainy day. I was slipping down the street, going down to Mac's to get me something to eat. By the time I got there, my appetite was dead. I decided, what the hell, I'd get a beer instead. I took a big swig and lit a cigarette. Me and the waitress started chewing the fat. It was just a normal conversation. Everybody knows. So what you up to? How's it going? That's the way it goes. It's working some, playing some. Same old thing, I guess. You shake your head and shrug your shoulders and get it off your chest. Well, I knew it was too early. I ordered up another beer. I put $1 in the jukebox. I said, what you want to hear? She said, oh, it don't matter. Play anything at all. Except 145, it drives me up the wall. And don't play any rap or that Eminem stuff. And don't play that Conway Twitty song. I heard that thing enough. 218's all right if you like that sort of thing. I think Dylan's pretty good myself. He just learned how to sing. Well, I played Knocking on Heaven's Door. Something by the Stones I heard 1,000 times before. Then the regular lunch crowd started drifting into place. Meat and 2 vegetables at $6 a plate. I sat back down on my stool and I ordered up one more. It was about this time an old best friend of mine wandered in the door. And you know, I wouldn't have recognized him, except with a tattoo on his arm. I didn't act surprised or show any kind of alarm. It was plain to see he didn't know me, but I didn't think I'd changed much at all. His eyes were cloudy and he couldn't see straight through the maze of alcohol. His shirt was all dirty and ripped up the side. His barn door was open, his shoes were untied. Why, you know, he walked over and sat on a stool next to mine looking the other way. I wanted to say something to him. I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to make him feel bad, you know, for not remembering me. I just kind of sat there, I'm drinking my beer, and I'm thinking, how could this be? Well,
He ordered up a burger and a beer. And then our eyes happened to meet in a reflection in the mirror. He turned to me kind of slow, stuck out a shaking hand, said, Christ, it's been a long time. How you doing, man? You know, I knew you when I first came in the door. I didn't think you knew me or I'd have shook your hand before. And then he said, what brings you back to this godforsaken town? I said, why, you know, I just kind of came by to have a look around. He said, man, there ain't nothing left here for anybody to see. I've been here the past 10 years and take a look at me. But you're looking pretty good yourself, though. How long are you going to stay? I said, why, you know, I'm just going out to West Virginia. I just dropped by on my way. And then there was a moment of silence. It seemed like an eternity when I realized I had nothing more to say to him, and he had nothing more to say to me. Well, I called a waitress over. I ordered us up another beer. I slipped him $1 for the jukebox. He said, what you want to hear? I said, man, it don't matter. Play anything at all. Except 145 drives her up the wall. Don't play any of that rap or Eminem stuff. And don't play that Conway Twitty song. She heard that thing enough. 218's all right if you like that sort of thing. I think Bob Dylan's pretty good myself. He just learned how to sing. See, it was just a normal conversation. Everybody knows. It's what you up to. How's it going? That's the way it goes. It's working some, playing some. Same old thing, I guess. Shake your head, shrug your shoulders, get it off your chest. Thank you. I'm going to give you one more little piece here. Now, you have to use your imagination for this. At least right now here. So a lot of times up here in this part of the country, of course, you don't have to use your imagination for the snow. But you do today. So you got to use your imagination here and pretend that it's come a big old snow. And all the little children have gathered around and they build a snowman. And that is me. And I sing, looks like that time of year again. All my friends are here again. We'll laugh and play without a single care. They put a smile up on my face. My corncob pipe is right in place. They brought me lots of handsome clothes to wear. Once more all my dreams come true. Always something new to do. For I'm the children's wintry work of art. Even though I'm fully grown, with children I feel right at home. For truly I am just a child at heart. And then the sun pops out. And I sing. Looks like that time of year again. Time to disappear again. The sun is shining down on poor old me. The children run away and then they'll soon forget their snowy friend. This is my sad but true reality. Once more all my dreams will fade. How I wish I could have stayed. For I love the time that I spend here. But though I'm sad, I will not cry. For one thought keeps my spirits high. That's knowing I'll be back again next year. Thank you very much. God bless y'all. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. This here was written by the great Woodrow Wilson Guthrie. His mother called him Woody. So I do too. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. Well, this land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that in the skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. From the redwood forest